Is sex always on your mind? Is it?
Always is a strong word.
Welcome back to another episode of On The Howse. And this one is On The Howse. That means it's free. So since it's free, I'm going to need y'all to like, subscribe, and share. Because all that's free too. And we need that to help keep this thing going. But I want to introduce my co-host here, Mr. John House himself.
I knew you were on some shit, but that is a hell of an intro. That is a hell of an intro to start this shit off. Okay, so that's the energy we on. I got you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the energy of this episode. I'm gonna make sure to match that. So it's on the house as in free. That means it's not on me. So you know what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna hold you. Most of this podcast is on him. He funds most of it. I ain't gonna lie.
So for you, it's free.
For me, it's free. I pay for one little piece.
You pay for that. You got a dope ass setup that you invested in. I mean, that had nothing to do with this, but
wait a minute. Speaking of the setup, we gotta talk about it. Last episode and possibly this one, I don't know what happened. My mic in the last episode sounds so bad. So my normal audio mixer is broken. I had to ship it back to Rode all the way in California. For those who don't know, I am on the exact opposite side of the country.
Yeah.
So it took a whole week for them to get it. So they're hopefully repairing it right now. So if audio sounds weird for the next 2 or 3 episodes, please bear with us. I'm trying my best to edit it on the side and try to make it sound better. So I bought this little broken piece thing. It works, but it's a $20 for now setup. I didn't want to go too crazy because I'm not gonna have it too long.
You have a real one that is being fixed right now, so you don't want to buy something just as expensive as an interim thing. Hell no.
Yeah, exactly. It's all
good.
Fun.
They'll just have to watch the whole episode because we're not gonna have no clips and none of those because this man is not.
I refuse. Listen, if it sounds bad, I'm not clipping it. I mean, maybe this one will sound better. I have a little bit of redundancy going on because I want to make sure the audio sounds good. I literally backed up. I have two different audio devices recording me right now, and I thought about having a third just to be okay with this one.
I don't know. Compensation. That's all good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I know it bugged you. When I saw that it wasn't uploaded into the thing to do clips of, I was like, damn, that says a lot.
Yeah.
That says a lot. And I almost text you to see if you're going to upload it, but I was like, I know he's not. And then when I talked to you today, you were like, I didn't put that shit in there. And I'm not going to.
I'm not going to. This one should be a lot better. I learned a lot from the last one. I learned a lot from my recording settings. I learned a lot from the editing of it. So this one should be a lot better. Like I said, I have 2 different audio. If I swear, man, if I have 2 different audio setups that both don't sound good, bro, it's me. It's just me. I need to be better. I got it right. It's my voice. I got to do better. I moved. It's something about the acoustics in here. I got to do something because it ain't the audio device anymore at this point. Anyway, so now that we're off of that, what are we grateful for this week? Let's see. I want to change it up, John. You know, we got to go. Man, let's go this route again. What's something you recently bought that you're grateful for?
Shit. Recently bought that I'm grateful for. He's trying to set it up. He's trying to set it up to where he knows the answer before I do. And in this case, he just might, because I can't think of anything else. Well, I'm going to do what I usually do, and that is give somewhat of an answer and tie it back to wifey and then bring it back around and give another answer. I'm grateful that I'm able to buy, I'm not even going to say that I bought, that I'm able to buy stuff for people around me that I actually care about. So like a camera bag or,
Hey, appreciate you, G. Appreciate it.
That thing is so dope. That thing is so.
I love it.
Like that, or like just little things for her apartment to help her feel more settled in and make it feel like home. So just being able to, and like being in a place financially to where I can and I'm still good. Because I live pretty well under my means. I don't buy that much shit for myself, aside from a new phone, but that was the first time in 3 years. So it's cool to just like, hey, I'm still saving because I'm not spending shit on me. So it's cool to be able to do that. So I just wanted to throw it out there. But recently, I am grateful to have a new phone. I forgot because I was out of tech for a while just because couldn't afford it. Life got thrown into turmoil 3 years ago. Not unintentionally. It was totally my decision, or a mutual decision. And so things just got put in perspective. So a new phone didn't really give a shit because it was like, I'm paying rent in 2 places, or I'm sleeping in my car, or I got laid off. I can't have a new fucking phone like that. I don't care. I need food.
I respect you because a lot of people, by the way, would have got the new iPhone. Hey, I ain't got a job, but you know what? That new iPhone looks crazy. Let me go ahead and throw that new iPhone on the bill.
I didn't even look at the shit. I didn't even watch any of the
discipline, though.
Keynotes. Well, I mean, because I wouldn't have been able to eat if I bought that shit.
Yeah, but guess what? You know how many people.
Okay, yeah.
It's a status thing. Like iPhones are really been associated with status in this country. So a lot of people are like, oh, let me get the new iPhone. Even though, I ain't got no food to eat. Especially in Cali. I feel that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's where all that became way more apparent. But yeah, no, I bought it just because this one's given out. Like it's I'm not going to say it's unusable, but it's frustrating to use at times.
That's the only reason you should be buying a phone, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, carry on.
So, just biting the proverbial bullet and just going in. But I was like, you know what? I'm not that excited about it. Like I'm getting it more out of, I need a new phone more out of necessity than want. But when it came in and I unboxed it, it lit that fire again. So what I text you yesterday, that was today, looking at the watch. Like, I think I'm back in, and that's cool. So I'm probably going to get the watch too.
It sucks for me though.
Huh? Why?
It sucks for me because I'm not like a keeping up with the Joneses type of person, but yeah. When I'm talking to somebody and I like talk out things I like and things I'm interested in tech wise, it makes me want the things I want tech wise. Yeah. Because like you and I will buy different things tech wise, but we'll talk about the things we buy, which gets us excited about the things we buy. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, keep going. But it's been messing me up, by the way. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
You're right. Because even if it's not on the street. You're right, because even if it's not the same thing, like I'm not going to buy a camera lens or nothing like that. But when you talk about the shit you buy, then it's like, damn, that kind of makes me want to get some new shit. Like I forgot how much I like that new tech smell.
That new tech feel, bro. That feel of like that Amazon truck driver pulling up. You outside?
Sitting there like a dog waiting for somebody to come home. But just like, especially when it's something that's like kind of high end, just the care they put into packaging it. It's so much fun to open and yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I never showed you I'll show you in a minute.
That just real quick, and then we'll get to yours. I used to buy this facial care stuff, like facial cleanser and all that face care stuff from Chanel, and it wasn't that expensive. It's expensive in the sense of compared to other face care stuff, but in the grand scheme, it wasn't that much. I think it was like I bought the face soap, a toner that you put on, and then like an eye thing, and that was like $150. So it's a lot when you're talking about face shit, but $150 is not a lot. So, I mean, it's your skin. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's your fucking skin. It's the skin people see the most, depending on what you do for work. Some people, they probably don't see it. They don't see it that much at all, or their focus may be elsewhere, depending on what you do. But aside from that, I don't do that anymore. That's just not in the cards for me. But just the way the packaging was when it came, like, I was like, it's $150, and it would come in like, the receipt would be like in this black, like super thick envelope, and it would come in like this. It just, the way it was packaged was crazy.
You make me want to buy it just once, just to try it.
I
love nice packaging.
This is fucking face soap. But I'm a sucker for that shit. I bought it directly. I would order it online every time. Like, I'm not buying this in the store. I'll buy it off of Chanel's website because I love how this shit shows up. You're going to do it?
You know what this means? No. You know what this means, though? This means that if we ever release a product, we have to give it the best possible packaging.
Yeah, because it sets the tone for possible, like, it's an experience in itself.
Absolutely.
So when you're opening it up, it's an experience, and it shows the time and the care you put into this. So if you put time and care into how it's presented, that means you actually care about the shit your product.
I like personalized packaging too. I think that's a good idea.
Oh, like a thank you card in there. Thank you for shopping with us.
I've done that
with
before.
Their name, and
when people bought merch from my store, like, I've like, especially like if I did a giveaway, like, I'll be like, thank you for back in my old streaming days, thank you for supporting, blah blah blah. I remember when you subscribed. I remember talking to you. We talked about this, talked about that. Just little personal messages.
Yeah, you really did that. Okay.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah. Yeah. Just little things like that. It makes people feel nice. It makes them it feels more like a family environment. It feels closer. So
yeah, support small business.
Yeah, man. All right. So my thing that I bought recently, he already kind of mentioned it. I thought I tried to think of something else.
Yeah, like I did, but
can I say two? Because like I feel like if I skip over this one thing, it's kind of like dude, you're not being true to who you are. So I'm gonna say two. The first one is this apartment. I felt so good over this last month having my own place in my own space. Come on, man. It felt so good, and I love it here, and I love every second of it. I love the freedom. I love the power. I love, man. I don't know, man. I love the peace, the peace.
The fucking peace.
Yeah. So I love this.
Yeah.
But then number two, right after that, I've been blessed, and I got a little lucky, and I was able to purchase one of my dream camera lenses at a very discounted rate. So that was very special for me, because ever since I bought this camera, I've seen like Sony G Master everywhere. Sony G Master. So I bought a Sony G Master 24-70, which is what I'm shooting this on right now, or else I would show you.
I wish I understood what that meant.
So Sony G Master is probably one of the highest tech. It's got there's obviously the glass is high quality, but there's a lot of tech and computers inside the lens that do a lot of the autofocusing that you see, a lot of the shallow depth of field that you see, a lot of the autofocus, the quick, very responsive autofocus is done because of that lens. Like people think the camera bodies have the most tech. I'm about to go on a rant. People think camera bodies have the most tech, but it's not just the camera bodies. In a lot of cases, the lens is more important even than the body you're shooting on, because the lens carries a lot of that essential autofocusing tech that basically makes your scene look good, and then from there you could throw on little filters here and there. Like I bought diopters, which basically will turn my lens into a macro lens for certain shots. And then I just bought ND filters for some more cinematic stuff. Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm sorry. I couldn't
That's payback. Nah, that's payback because I was getting you on the other thing. I was getting you on the other thing.
Yeah,
right.
I'm glad glad you realized that.
I'm a nerd. I know.
No, it's all good. Talk your shit. I'm just being stupid.
I finished my drink, so you gotta tell us what you drank while I pour my glass up. So I'm gonna go pour my glass up. While I pour my glass up, tell us what you drinking.
Oh my goodness, man. That's the second one. Oh, this shit is gonna be, we're already long in segment one. You already know this is gonna be wild. All right. So I didn't have much. And I went to the gym and then I wanted to come home and eat before I recorded. Didn't really have time to go to the store, even though we are recording pretty late. But so I stopped at wifey's house because I had to drop some stuff off over there while she was at work. So I hate the name of this drink, but that's what I made. Oh wait, no, I didn't make that. I made a Black Manhattan because she had the stuff there to make it. So I just mixed it up, put it in a little to-go cup, brought it back here, poured it in a drink with ice. Ice is pretty much melted, unfortunately, but so Black Manhattan. Let
me see this drink. Let me see it. No, hold it up again.
The ice melted, so it's a little lighter than it's supposed to be.
Why is it black? Darker. It's not even black. Why do you call it that?
Because it has, I think a regular Manhattan has, I don't know. It's just, it's a whiskey, something else, and then, some other shit. But the Black Manhattan, it just has one of those ingredients is just a different type of liquor instead of whatever the second one is. I forgot. I can't remember. I can't think of the name of it right now. But you got a fucking computer in front of you, jackass. So yeah, I just made that because that's what she's been on lately. Because I'm not gonna say why she's into things that are black. You beat me to it. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so a regular Manhattan is usually like a bourbon or a rye whiskey with vermouth. And then that's probably why you don't like it, because vermouth is kind of rough. That's what you put in martinis sometimes. But a Black Manhattan has Amaro. It's a different type of liquor instead of vermouth. So it's just a little bit darker. Mine, obviously, ice melted, so it got lighter, but it's usually just darker. That's why they call it a black one, because it's darker. You know that. You know how they go. That shit. It's probably something that was made in the 20s or whatever.
We need to go to commercial before I get reckless. We need to go. We need to go.
Okay, let's go. All
right. I'll catch you on the main segment, man. Welcome to the main segment of our podcast for today. Today, we are going to be answering questions that women are too afraid to ask fellers. So, starting out, John, I know this is more like a fun segment type of thing, but I feel like we need to have fun every now and then. We need to change it up. Enough of the serious stuff all the time, guys. Come on. Jeez.
Yeah, shit. Get your ass together, people. Get your ass together. Act together. Side note, this is what it's supposed to look like. And also, I know you didn't say, he's drinking his favorite Moscato, y'all. Y'all know what it is by now. You recognize the bottle. You didn't. So it's all good. Shout out to Bartenura or whatever. They might as well. They're an unofficial sponsor.
They might as well be. They can have it, bro. I'll do it for free at this point.
That's like me in Costco. That's all good. I ain't give a shit. They ain't got to pay me nothing. That's just something I fuck with. Bartenura, I think it is.
Can I get a free bottle though?
Oh, if you could get if they actually sponsored and you just had to display it I know this guy.
That would, bro.
Because this is the 4th or 5th time you've had it on here,
and it won't be the last.
Yeah,
it will not be the last.
I've had it at least twice, so it might as well be.
And if I had you buy it and try it, I guess how many other people I've had buy it and try it. So y'all need to sponsor me. Forget the podcast. Just sponsor me, bro.
Just sponsor me.
All right.
I feel every part of that. Y'all get out the way. You work to make that shit work.
I'll get out the way.
I'll get out the way. Go ahead.
Anyway, so we're gonna answer your questions that you ladies are too afraid to ask. For the first question, I looked them up because we don't have enough followers. We tried to get a speed dating thing going and we couldn't even get that. So like, I was not about to put a post up there. Hey guys, send us in questions you're too afraid to ask, guys.
You would just have to drop it. You'd have to do that. We should do that one time.
Do what?
We should each do that on our own sidebar real quick. That ask me anything. The anonymous shit. And it'll come up. We'll bring it up on here and just answer it on here. Because I think we could both get a lot of responses for that because you get a lot of engagement in general.
I probably could actually.
Yeah. And it's anonymous, cool. So.
No pressure.
Yep.
I'll answer it on the podcast. All right. Anyway.
We'll do that next week. Yep.
Number one, who should pay for the first date?
I'm not going to get up here and say the man should pay for the first date because I'm not with this bullshit.
I would never say that.
I've talked about this briefly in my own life, so I'm only going to talk about my own life. I'm not going to tell people how to live theirs or how to spend their money. I assess based on how the date is going. If it's somebody I want to see again, I'm going to offer to pay. And if she is like, I want to pay or like, I want to split it, then I'll either be like, hey, you can get the next one, or I might accept it depending on how that goes. If I know I'm not going to want a second date, for sure splitting. I will ask her to split it. I don't care. So I think it all depends on what you're looking for and your own personality. That's me personally. I don't know. I don't like this whole, a man should man. It shouldn't emasculate you if a woman wants to pay. Because I've had a woman pay on the first date. It's all good. I'm not going to get aggressive about it and be like, no, you can't do that. It's like, oh, shit. All right.
If you want to pay for me on the first date, go ahead and hit me up. Shoot.
It's like, all right. Because she hit me with the
open.
It was a power move. She hit me with the you get the next one. It's like, ooh, that means she want a second date. She said she want a second date and paid. Like, all right, girl. Second date.
Did she open the car door for you too? Okay.
Nah, wifey's the only one to ever do that. Yeah.
Okay.
When I was fucked up, we went out and I was drunk as shit, and she drove my whip that time, and I was walking to the passenger seat, and she was like, "Oh," because I always open it for her, and she went and opened it, and I was like, "Girl, sitting here, I'll be like, damn, okay, I see I see how it feels. It felt nice. Shit felt so nice."
Well, I'm gonna make this one nice and simple. I'm gonna answer the question with a question. Who asked? Who asked?
Oh,
you asked.
Whoever initiated,
you pay. I asked you out. I'm expecting to pay. I will never ask nobody. I will never ask a person out not expecting to cover both tabs.
That's fair. That is a very good, simple rule. I always complicate things, typically, or over-explain, or both.
Well, no, I feel you on that, though. If it's going badly and I'm like, I came here prepared to pay for both, I'm not about to pay for both and then never see you again. That's a waste of money. What was the point of that?
Yeah.
So,
I feel you want to split this? I don't give a fuck what she think about me. We done. You want to split this?
I think my pride would struggle there, but I'm open to trying it. So reachonthehowse@gmail if you want to go on a date, make it be terrible, and then we could practice splitting the bill. All right, number 2.
I like yours though. Just to close it out, I like yours. That's good. Whoever initiated it.
That.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair,
bro. Yeah. That's a fair way of doing it, right? All right.
It is.
Number 2, you're gonna like this one. Is sex always on your mind? Is it?
Always is a strong word. I'd say fucking 20 years ago, yes. Like fucking late teens through mid 20s. Yeah. All the time. Full disclosure. I know we don't talk about it too much on here. That was like a masturbate 3 times a day time for me.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. You use this question about sex, it's going to come up. Yeah, it was 3 times a day for me. So yeah, I would say all the time then. And it kind of ruled all my relationships. That's what it was centered around. That's why I ended up in an unhappy relationship, because that was the foundation for it. But anyway, now, no, because it's, don't get me wrong, it's fucking great. And I think about it a lot, especially when you have someone you enjoy doing it with. But not all the time, because the relationship is deeper than that. So, no. As I've matured, no. I'll leave it at that.
I'm gonna pass.
All right. You don't want to say what you told me before. Because we didn't talk about this question. We had a similar subject recently. And you had a very dope, not dope, but you had a funny ass quote about it.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay. Leave it alone. All right. I ain't gonna air you out there.
You know what I'm gonna say? You know what I will say though?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with not all the time, but definitely above average.
Okay.
I feel like it's frequent, but it's not like it's like oh, that's all I think about. Because I think about money way more than I think about sex. I ain't gonna hold you. I do. I think about money way more. I think about, man, what else do I think about? I think about peace way more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it ain't like, it's not like, sometimes I'm like, man, I'm kind of bored right now. I could go for this right now. It's like having that one dish you crave that you can't get. It's like, dang, I could go for this right now.
It's a dope ass analogy. That's
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you chilling, you want your dessert. You like, dang, I don't feel like leaving the house, but I could really go for one of them cookies right now. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, I was going to add to mine, but no, we're going to leave it at that. Go ahead. What's number 3? Fuck it.
Do you want to get married?
Yes. 100% yes. This is the first time I felt like that, but yeah. I used to think I didn't want to. I was actually, I'll say this to expand on it, because I have to. I don't have to, but I always feel the need to. I thought I never wanted to get married. I thought I never wanted to have kids. The problem was I just didn't find a partner that gave me confidence to do either of those things. So I was more scared to do them because of the partners I had. Right now, absolutely. Absolutely, no question. 100%. Yes. Yeah. It's not do I, it's when, really.
When will you?
Yeah, it's not, and there's no rush. So it's not like, I'm not putting pressure on her to put a ring on it. I'm not doing nothing like that. It's just, I know I want to. And I know she wants to. So we will at some point. 2026. I don't know. I'm just saying that.
2026.
That's just a guess. I don't know for sure. So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. It's wild because I thought I always did. First, I thought I did, and then I got into relationships and was like, nah, I don't want to do that. After I got my heart broke, I was like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to ever do that shit again. And then did it 2 more times, but
heartbreak will do that to you, dog.
Yeah, but it was just, it was partner over. The right partner made me think like, oh shit, yeah, I want this. I want this. I know you do. Next question.
You think I want to get married?
Yeah, I know you want to get married. You too traditional, dog.
I would say I wanted to until I've been to weddings more recently.
Ooh, okay. Elaborate. Freak you out how?
I don't know. You ever just like you see a woman walking down the aisle in a wedding gown. You see the whole environment, you see everything going on, and you're just like, you think about the heaviness of the event you're witnessing, and you're like, I don't know if I could ever do this. Like, I don't think I could ever, like, just literally, like, these vows, because, like, I don't know, I take the vows seriously, man. I'm like, dude, like, I don't know if I could commit myself like that. And it's not even on a case of, like, I don't know, it's just the way society's going these days with the world. And then, you know, I've had bad experiences with married women recently. Just being real. I've had bad experiences with married women lately, and it's just like, I don't.
So have I.
I just don't. I don't know, man. Like, it's like you said it before on here. I don't want to make someone that unhappy, but I also don't. I don't want to make someone that unhappy and then lose everything in the process. You know, so it's like,
yeah, and I think that's my main hesitance about it now. Not even hesitance. My main fear is being in that situation where she would feel trapped. Like, we're married, so she's just unhappy and just going through the motions. But I have so much faith in our communication and the way that we are that it would never get there. Like, she'd either be comfortable, if something was wrong, she'd be comfortable telling me and communicating that and not just hold it in. So I'm comfortable in that. The thing about the weddings, I'll say, is that's exactly how I felt when I was in unhappy relationships. It's the same way. I was like, I can't, like, this is too serious. This is too much. I can't do this. I can't. There's no way. Until now, like, the wedding we're going to go to, it's like, I'll probably just, for me, that'll probably be like, damn, I can't wait to see her walk down the aisle like that. I'll be a fucking mess. I will cry my fucking eyes out. I don't give a fuck.
I'll be standing there holding the book.
The ugly cry. I'm gonna be up there like,
I know, man, this is crazy. Yeah.
It's fucking wild. She actually showed up. Not that. It's just like how lucky I am. It's just how lucky I am.
Nope. You ruined it. Next one.
All right. Fair enough. Number 4.
I'm skipping around. Screw it, because these are stupid.
Yeah.
I'm skipping. I gave up on all that.
Yeah, do the good ones.
What do you do if you're uninterested in a girl? I just figured this one would be hilarious.
Oh my God.
I know, this is gonna be so funny.
Fuck. I'll tell her.
He going that route. He like honesty.
Because that's what I would want, you know? And I make that pretty clear in dating. It's like, hey, if at any point you're not feeling this, you could just say it. Like, you won't ever hear from me again. It won't be a problem. It won't be anything else. It'll just be, cool, I respect your decision. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We keep it moving. So yeah, I would probably say, I would try to find my words more carefully than I have in the past. But yeah, I would definitely say, like, hey, I don't think this is working out. I'm not going to say I'm not interested in you. That's wild. But, you know, politely, creatively let them know I'm not fucking with them. Yeah. What are you doing? Letting the conversation die?
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not that bold, bro. Like, I gotta be real. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I just told him I'm not interested. I'm not there yet. I would love to be. But it's just, I'm too nice, man. Like, I take first and foremost, I take the flirtiness out of it. Like, I remove all flirtiness. Second thing I do is the conversation goes from me adding input to me just interviewing you.
Dry as shit.
Dry. Just pure interview. You know what? Could
Could I pick it up? Because I think I can answer this on your behalf.
Go ahead.
I think you'll just based off of the conversations we've had about this shit going. Because more times than not, you've gotten ghosted a lot, but more often than not, there's something that comes up and you're like, you get the ick and then you let this shit die. So I think I got it. So yeah, like you said, you'll stop the flirtiness. You'll stop
reaching out.
You'll stop reaching out and what I think what you'll do, this is what I wanted to say, is you'll just assess whether or not something requires a response. And if it's something that you don't feel like requires a response, you won't respond. If it's a statement or like a response to something you said, then you're just like, cool, I ain't got to say shit to that. Am I right?
I just get the ick so fast.
I was right. I know, but you're still nice and you still want to be polite. So if they ask a question or it's something like that, you'll respond. You're not going to go somebody and leave them on red. But if it's something that's just like, oh, that was cool. And you're like, okay, cool. Then I ain't got to say shit. I ain't got nothing else to say. So the conversation's dead there.
Why am I going to sit here and make an effort?
You're not going to reach back out.
No need. Ain't no need. Right. So if they don't reach back out, it's a wrap. Yo, you know what's crazy about that though?
Yeah.
I've had people not get that hint though.
Yeah.
And like keep going. And I'm like,
that's why I think I've taken my approach. Now my approach it hasn't gone well ever. I've never had a woman be like, oh, okay, cool. I respect that. Nah. Maybe I could have picked better words, but it wasn't like I've been doing that for a long time. It was just like, I want somebody to be honest with me. So I'll be honest with them. And
I'll be honest with you.
I could pick words better, I think.
I got an idea. I'll kick it with you. You a lean fighting machine. All right, anyway. All right.
Yeah, anyway.
Next one. I don't want to answer that. I hate generalizations, bro.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And then I just lost the page. Do you care how a girl dresses?
No.
I do.
No. Ooh. I'll say I just want them to take pride in their appearance. I don't care about the style you have. Wifey has like 4 or 5 different styles all over the place. Baggy clothes, like loose baggy clothes to like maybe a dress, like maybe just some jeans and a t-shirt. She looks good in fucking anything though. That woman could do anything. So I can't say that I care. I used to think I did, but the right partner changed that. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's true.
I think we took this 2 different directions.
Yeah, of course.
I prefer modesty. I do. If you're around my family and you got everything out and you just showing your body to the world, like again, that's your prerogative. It's your body. You do what you want to do. But around my family, I just don't know if I want that. If we're going out to the club and stuff, like, I want to show you off. Cool. Dress how you want to dress. You know what I mean? Like you there with me and we going to be doing our thing. But like, if we go to a family picnic and you out here dressed like we going to the nightclub, like you over here dressed for the nightclub and, we still got time to go home and change. I'm like, bro, what you doing? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. The only thing I'll say about that is the only problem I have with that is if it's somebody that dressed like that when you met them, then
yeah, of course.
GG's. You can't say a fucking thing.
You can't. Fair. On my point though, I'm consistent. I will get the ick first.
Yeah. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general.
I will see it and I will get the ick. You don't got to worry.
Oh, I know.
And then the conversation will get dry.
And you'll be like, she just said, oh, that's cool. I love that. And you're like, cool. I don't need to respond to that. Done. Conversation done.
Don't let me thumbs up your message. Don't let me thumbs up your message.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I'm not talking about. I don't think you would do that. That just bugs the fuck out of me when people are like, they're attracted to a woman because of the way she dresses or whatever, and then they get with her and they want to shut that down because they're insecure. Like that shit makes no sense to me.
No, and it's not from an insecurity because, like I said, if we're going to the club, cool, do your thing. I just feel like just the way my family is, the traditional route my family goes, and I just don't think it's appropriate either. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like and I think that's a better way to put it. I think if you have situational awareness with how you dress, I think that's very attractive. If you don't have that awareness, it's like
that. At that point, it's less about the clothes itself and just about your decision making.
Right, because if you went to that same family picnic in pajamas, I'm gonna have the same issue that I would with your body out. You know what I mean? Like it's the same issue. So
it's all good.
Cool. All right, we on the same page there.
Yeah.
What else I got on here? We'll do a couple more. I hate asking the sexual questions, man.
I know you hate answering
people. I know, that's what I'm saying. People probably want to hear it. How much does it take to get you in the mood for sex?
Very little.
Oh man.
It usually doesn't take much to begin with. But with this woman, it's even less so. There's a lot of times where I'm shocked by the shit that happens. Like she'll do something or say something that's not even remotely sexual. And then I'll just be like, damn, really? So yeah, not much. Again, this is with the right partner though, because when I was single, it required a lot more. I'll say that because that's speaking from a relationship standpoint, but that's because her and I have this fucking connection that she does a lot of things that just turn me on. But as I've gotten older and matured, to kind of piggyback on the second question, it takes more. Like just the physical attraction doesn't do it for me anymore. There has to be some sort of mental connection in order for me to really get in the mood. So that's what I'll say. Outside of a relationship, that's how I was. This is another one I got
so much.
I'll answer it on your behalf. You ain't gotta say shit because I got it. Not much at all. Very little. You could probably look at this motherfucker just a certain way and it'll happen. This is just from some of the stories you told me. You could probably just have a conversation, and if you're descriptive in the way you're talking about things.
Why was that exactly what I was thinking, bro?
I know. I figured it was the story you were thinking of. Yeah. Just some descriptive with words. I 100% guarantee if there was a woman that you were just so attracted to and she just looked at you a certain way, GG's. Your shit's gone. Your shit's out.
All right, next question. Oh man! Oh,
you ain't never seen this dude squirm like that. That's funny.
Do you mind if your girlfriend has a lot of guy friends?
Sorry, Miss Fountain, if you watch this one. Do I mind what?
Oh God! Please don't.
What was the question? I felt like I had to get that out there.
Do you mind if your girlfriend has a lot of guy friends?
Oh, nah. I ain't tripping off of that. Because if I have friends that are women, so I can't be a fucking hypocrite.
I got like 3,000 day snap streaks, bro.
Yeah, see? Exactly. Nah, I can't. Nah, I'm not a hypocrite like that. There's times where I'll be like, oh, you know, or I've had to just be like, oh, yeah. Or no, it's just about a comfort level. Because my ex before had a bunch of guy friends. Wifey now does. I'm not tripping off of that.
I mean, my thing with that, though, is, bro, it's like, if you're going to do something, just let me know. We can end this while you're on your way there.
don't have
You could go do your thing, and you never have to talk to me again or see me again. Perfectly fine.
I don't have that mentality though.
But for real, it's more like if I don't trust you enough to go be with them, to go hang out with your guy friends, I shouldn't be with you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's the mentality I have, is because it's like I guess my bigger point is like, I'm so dope to you, you're going to sacrifice all that for these losers. They might not be losers, but you know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like I just have to treat you the best. I'm a competition guy, man. I hate it. I know I am. I'm just like, bro, like I dare you to find somebody who's going to treat you better than me, bro. Good luck. You're going to be out here for a while looking, bro. I dare you to look. I dare you to look, because you're going to be looking for a long time.
It sucks because there's a lot of guys that play the friend role just because they're waiting in the wings. And so they'll do like subtle flirting to try to test the waters.
Yep.
And like do that.
I used to be one of them. Hello.
But it's about just, having faith in communication. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If you feel like
put in my place every time.
You feel like, if you feel like, if you're one of those dudes that, like we've seen when we've gone out, that you got to be around her at all times. You got to shut this shit down. You got to babysit her or she'll trip, slip, and fall on the dick. Then that you just break up with her. That's not for she not for Then she not for you. It's all good. It ain't gotta be nothing. Yeah. So I don't have any issue with it. Because I would I would want my partner to be the same way and not have a problem.
We'll do one or two more.
All right.
I know at our age this is a stupid one. We'll do three more because this is a stupid one at our age. But is it important for a girl to be a virgin?
I'm out immediately if she is. I'm not. I'm checking ID first, and then I'm out. No, actually, the age don't matter. I'm out. I'm not. I'm at an age now. I don't want to teach no shit. Maybe just if there's something I like and I want to try some shit, then cool. But I don't want to start from scratch. I want you to have a little bit of experience.
Yeah.
Plus, I had, my first time was with a first time, and that wasn't good. That was like, I couldn't imagine. No, just no.
Yeah, no.
Plus, why? You waited that long, but I get to
Celibacy and aversion are two different things. I would do celibacy. I would do that, but I would.
Yeah, I don't care about that. But like, if you waited that long, that means you waiting until you get married, probably. And I'm not waiting until I get married. Fuck all that. I need to know if we got that sexual chemistry before we get married.
Hot take: you could work on sex though,
if the person is open to it.
Yeah.
Sexual chemistry is a thing. Yeah, they got to be open to it. And
you both have to be open to it. So.
Exactly. So that's what you got to test.
This is the most sexual episode you've ever had, and I hate it.
It's probably the only one, too, because he ain't going to ever do this shit again.
I'm off it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I hate this one, too. I got to ask it, but I hate it. What makes a girl slutty?
Oh, my God, dude. Don't ask me this shit. Nothing that I can think of. A jackass, a fucking toxic masculine dude that just thinks a woman having sex with a lot of men is slutty.
Oh, I was like, how does that have to do with the dude? You're talking about the label of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't give nothing. I don't give a fuck what your body count is. I'm never going to ask because I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's 2, as long as it's not 0. As long as it's not 0. I don't care if it's 2 or 200. It don't fucking matter to me.
I'm at the age, I shouldn't say the age, but I'm at the point where like women without children don't really mess with me anymore. So like everyone I talk to's body count is over 1 at this point. At least normally.
You said over 1.
Single parent dating, Chief. That's what happens.
I mean, shit, I'm damn near 40. If anybody's is less than 1 or less than 2, I'm shocked.
Well, I don't know. Like the word slutty is just crazy. It's like
that's wild. That's wild.
That's why I didn't like that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on.
Yeah, I've never called a woman that.
I just don't think I have the right. All right, this is a good one. We've talked about it before. Actually, I'm going to ask you 2 more. I know I keep saying this. I'm going to ask you 2 more. One, because I know it's going to go by really quick, and then the other one.
Okay.
1, can you forgive cheating?
It depends.
It's taking longer than I thought. It's taking longer than I thought. I thought it'd be like,
it depends. It depends. It depends. It depends. It depends. I'd have to have a conversation, and then depending on the conversation, I could go from there. But I can't just give a blanket statement of yes or I can't give a blanket yes for sure.
I could give a blanket no.
I know. And it depends to me, because if it was a one-time thing, then we can dive into, why and all that. And if it's something fixable in our relationship, marriage or whatever. But if it was an ongoing, because I figure cheating, you're saying like it's a one-time thing. We talking affair? No, I don't think so. Like an ongoing side thing, because that means you are you're just doing this ongoing thing. Huh.
Do you know how in love I gotta be to look you in your eye after you slept with another man while in the confines of my relationship and say, we could work on this, honey. I'm sorry, dog. I'm off it, bro.
I would want to know why. And then, we could go
I want to know
there.
why. I'd want to know why, but I'm going to know why because I got to fix it for my next relationship, because you and I are never going to be together again.
Okay.
Also, I think who it's with also matters.
Damn, really?
Yeah, because if it's a random guy at the bar, like a one night stand type of thing, like that's a little different than like that best friend that we talked about earlier. That guy best friend that's been waiting in the wings for like 6 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's part of the conversation you talked about.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like cheating, one-time thing versus affair.
Nah, but it's different when it's like that one night thing, because it's like, or if what that like guy's been waiting in the wings, because it's like, all right, how long you been thinking about doing this? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like, how long you been? How long you really been? Like every time you hung out, like you might as well just did it. And like I said, you could have called me on the way and been like, yo, I'm about to go handle my business. And I'm like, cool, don't come back. Peace, we good.
Yo, I'm about to call handle my business.
Okay, Joe, you know what this girl said to me?
That's a wild ass phone call. I respect the hell out of that though. If she just called you, was like, yo, I think we done. What you talking about? Yeah, I'm about to go handle my business. So we good. Don't come back. I wasn't planning on it. Damn. What the this girl called.
I need a girl like this. This is the type of girl I need, bro. I need me a savage. Bro. Reachonthehowse at Gmail if you a savage.
If you a savage.
All right, one more.
Oh, man. Okay.
This is the important one. Should your girlfriend share your passions?
No. I don't think so. Because I feel like if you have different passions, that's a way to get, for me at least, I don't think so, because she's passionate about different things and that opens my eyes and I get to experience things. Not only just experience them through her eyes. Someone that's, and then, so we learn off of each other. As long as you're open-minded and like open to experiencing passions or are trying different things, then yeah, I don't think so. If you're like, this is what I like and this is what I like and I don't want to like no new shit, then yeah, it's probably beneficial to have somebody that thinks that same way. But me personally, nah, I don't think so. We ain't got to like the same shit. We have some similar interests, but we're both like open to trying new shit. So I think that's what works for us.
We kind of have the same answer, but I'm going to answer it differently.
Okay.
You don't have to have the same passions as me, but I would like it if you take interest in my passions.
That's what it is. You said it better.
Yeah, if you're showing
If you're showing what? Sorry.
If you're showing interest in like the things I love and the things I'm involved in, it gives me an outlet, someone to talk to, someone to share that with. And I think that's important.
Yeah, you're sharing
what
I
mean? Exactly. And
because
you're taking it, spend time with.
Taking a genuine interest in something and vice versa. Like you taking a genuine interest in something she's passionate about, then you're sharing that moment. And for
all the ladies that are like, oh, he in film school now, I can't watch movies with him. You better get over it if you want to be in a relationship with me. You better show interest. You better listen to every word I say about the breakdown of that scene, the way that was a close up, the way they shot that with a macro and they didn't need to shoot that with a macro, but they did it anyway. Or the way that they captured Oppenheimer's eyes in that scene and the way he was staring off into the distance. Yeah, I want to comment on all that and I want you to listen to it. And I want you to remember every word.
You started that bullshit. I was just going to say, we ain't got to share the same passions. I just want you to have a passion, have something or things you're passionate about. Because
that's it. Because I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen the same way you listen to me.
Yeah. Wifey going to be a chemist. I'm not passionate about chemistry, but when she talks about shit, I get fucking... I'm in. I'm fucking locked in and I am so curious. It's just having a curious nature, really.
Yeah, that's fair. I think, I don't know, man. It's a little different for me. I think that for me, it's just, I want a supportive partner. And I think that that's really what it comes down to. Yeah. Having a supportive partner is more important. Even if you need to have passions. I've been with somebody who didn't have passions and that's not good. You need to have passions.
It's hard when
you don't have passions.
When you're a passionate person, it's hard to have a partner that may not be passionate about anything.
I need a creative mind at this point. I think
or maybe passionate about, or if their passion is not doing anything.
What type of food you like?
All that shit. Like food. What's your favorite food? Food. You just said it. Yeah, everything. Everything that's ever existed and ever will exist is my favorite.
You know, somebody gave me that answer the other day. I almost reached back in the car and slapped the mess out them in my Uber, bro. Like, you don't get out my car, bro.
You asked their favorite food and they said everything?
Everything. I said, I just love food. I said, you got to like something. Like,
you got to give an answer next time. Just start listing shit.
I did. That's what I started doing.
What did you list?
I was like Chinese, Spanish. I was like, Jamaican food's really good. I was like, there you go.
Just say you can't think of something or like it's hard to pick. Don't say everything. Bro.
Everything. I like all that.
I like food.
All that. All right, so I'm gonna show up with a tub of lard and be like, all right, that's food, right? You like food.
It's edible.
You like food. Yeah, you like food. This is food. What you mean?
I got you some lard and some potato chips.
You said you like food. Here's some tofu. You said you like food. Eat it.
It's not even cooked. It's just raw tofu.
Yeah, eat this raw tofu. You said you like food. This is food. All right, let's go to commercial because I'm about to get canceled.
You're getting cold.
We hope you're enjoying this awesome conversation. And if you too want to join in, make sure you email us at reachonthehowse@gmail.com. You could send us dating profiles, awkward dating situations, and just funny stories you want to see us react to. We can't wait to read your emails. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Long time since I brought us in. This is the final segment of this episode. And you know what? I was thinking while we were on commercial and I ain't got shit to add. So I ain't going to use your expression, beat a dead horse. I can't hate that because it gives me, I can't hate that. I hate that because it gives me a visual every time. Oh God. He did the motion. I should have never brought us back. We should have ended like that. But now we got the image of you being a dead horse. Fuck. But I was thinking I ain't got nothing else to add. I can't say the fun segment because that whole shit was fun. It was what I envisioned this podcast to be, is that segment in a nutshell is what the podcast is just mostly humorous. hopefully inspirational and a little bit of knowledge. That's what it is. So I ain't got shit else to add. Like, share, subscribe. Like he said in the beginning, it's On The Howse. It's free for you. It's free for everybody involved. All you got to do is click a couple buttons. Nothing doesn't cost you anything but a little bit of time, a few seconds. And if you already gave us an hour and a half or whatever, what's another couple seconds, really?
What's another couple seconds to hit reachonthehowse@gmail.com?
Yep. So we got a couple episodes, like a special one coming up soon. We have a couple other ideas in the works coming up soon. So get involved, be around. Last thing I'll say is, do you want to share the Spanish phrase I taught you earlier?
Hey. Hey.
He forgot it.
Te hablo mucho.
That's definitely not it. But that's okay. That's probably the safer one to say, because you'd probably edit the other one out if you actually said it. But that's it. That's all I got. Peace. Yeah.